how to make one of my favorite drinks. This is actually a signature drink that I first made at my first event at a restaurant in Pilsen, along with a pairing. So this Oaxacan old fashioned is going to be made with reposado, mezcal, and it also goes very well with some tacos de carne asada. The pairing on that first event that I did with food and beverage was so good that I'm still almost getting hungry thinking about it. So the Oaxacan old fashioned, what you're gonna do first is I'm gonna go with the classic recipe that you would use for an old fashioned and make it with a twist. So I'm gonna use a classic Demira sugar, and I'm gonna muddle that along with a little bit of bitter. So I'm gonna put about 3 bitters in there. And the twist that I like to include is that these Marciano cherries are brandied. And something that I like to include with this Demara sugar is a little bit of the syrup. I just think it goes really well with the Demara sugar, and it goes wonderful with the reposado and the mezcal. That's my twist there. Don't know if anyone else does that, but believe me, it's delicious. So when I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and just crush the Demara sugar. And it's gonna be a little bit granular, but once it gets wet, it actually starts to dissolve more. And that was good and easy. We gave it a little bit of a crush there, and I have some left over. And I'm gonna add my ice in there because I'm now going to be adding, and I'm gonna stir a few of the liqueur. So we're gonna use the reposado. We're gonna do 1.5 of that. So I'm gonna use this taller piece here, 1.5. And in this cocktail, as I mentioned, we're gonna stir. We're gonna put 0.50 of mezcal. And this is gonna be stirred separately before I go ahead and pour. So we have our reposado, mezcal, the Demara sugar with the Angostura bitters. And we're gonna give it a good stir. I'm starting to see that sugar dissolve, which is good. And I'm starting to get this beautiful caramel orange look. Most of the sugar has dissolved. We're gonna go ahead and put it into an old-fashioned glass. And within the old-fashioned itself, I'm going to put a rock solid ice. The ice itself is going to be pretty large. Go ahead and do that. And we're gonna strain the drink. There we go. In addition to this old fashioned, we're gonna garnish. So I'm gonna take a peel from a lemon. Using the back side of that, we're going to give it a twist. Start to see that in the glass, poured around. Now that looks great. It actually smells great. What I'm gonna throw a twist in there is I have a cinnamon stick. And there's something around the aroma of what we have already, which is the tequila, along with the lemon. And if I add a little bit of the aroma from the cinnamon, it just adds a little bit more, for me at least, that authenticity of making it a little bit more Mexican with this cinnamon. And so what I'm starting to do is burn the edge a little bit to start to get the aroma of the cinnamon. Blow that out. You start to get this aroma of cinnamon. Salud for the Oaxacan old fashioned.